Hello everybody, so today we're revising syllables and it's 100% possible that you can speak English accurately by thinking about the sounds in English words and how many syllables words have. To begin with, why are we learning this? Well, it's because we want to improve fluency, improve our reading, recognise sounds and be able to identify reading words. So we began in class with closed syllables. Do you remember a closed syllable? It's when your vowel is in the middle of the word and the word ends with a consonant. So here you have hat. But what about if you have the word she? So this is an open syllable because the vowel is at the end and there's no consonant after it. So she, do you hear that long vowel sound? E. And that's why, regardless what level of English you're working at, the alphabet is very important and you do need to know the vowels A, E, I, O, U. So what are the consonants? Do you practice how quickly you can say the consonants without making a mistake? Well, sometimes, even when I try to say the consonants, a vowel slips in there because I'm so used to saying the alphabet. Let's try it. B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, Z. Yes, you try. So I look at my name, Jane. Each sound has to contain a vowel, but in my name, the A and the E are working together to give an A sound. So Jane, one sound. What about if my name was Jan? Can you see the difference? There's no E in the English name Jan, and the A now sounds its short sound, ah. So Jan, again, one syllable. Oh, Yolandi, how many sounds? How many syllables? Yolandi. 3. Let's have a look to see if we're correct. Yes, you can divide that word into 3. And can you see the vowels there in each section, helping that sound? Yolandi. 3 syllables. What about Stephen? Did you get that? Let's look. Yes, you can divide it into 2 syllables because when you say the word, you should be able to hear 2 sounds. Stephen. Are you getting the idea now? It's important to say how many syllables, but you could think about sounds that you hear when you say the word correctly. You say how many syllables that word has. Let's try, and this time I'm going to clap as I say the word, and that's like a beat. We sometimes talk about syllables being a beat, and you can hear that beat, that sound, and that's what I'm going to do when we look at these words. Walk, walk, that's 1 syllable. Eat, 1 syllable. Home, 1 syllable. House, 1 syllable. But what about eaten? 2 syllables. Walking, 2 syllables. And homeward. So you can clap at the same time as you say the word so you can work out how many syllables do those words have. Ooh, let's try this. Doghouse, September. Underneath. So if you say the words correctly and you're speaking fluently, it means that we can hear all of the sounds that you're using. And the more syllables that you use in the words that you have, then the better English that you're speaking or maybe using. So let's have a look at these 3. Internet, so that's 3 syllables. Independent, so that's 4 syllables. And the last word is really only difficult because of the way we might say it. So very often in English, people will say the word January, January. January, but that's not actually the way that it's spelt or should be said. It should be January, which is 4 syllables. So let's get that correct. Now in class we played a game where we divided our words into 1, 2, 3, 4 syllable piles. So you can do this at home. You can write the words on cards and then you can put them into different piles on your table to say how many syllables does this word have. And this is a very useful way of revising and practicing your English. So we also talked about these two words, home and house. How many syllables did you hear? Home, house. One sound for each of those words. One syllable. But there is a difference. We talked about when we use the English word home, we mean a place where our family live, and it's something that's an important place for us to be. But when we talk about house, we're sometimes talking about just a building. So remember, we interchange. We sometimes use one or the other. We interchange the use of those words. So finally, if you sign up to do classes with us online, remember that you're also using Google Classroom. So we have work for you to complete there. Today we're revising sounds and syllables, and it's important that you continue doing that, particularly when you find new words, and listen to people speaking those words, because we're like any country. We have different areas of the country where words are spoken differently. So make sure you know how many syllables are in those words so that you learn to use those words fluently. And finally, prepare to talk about yourself and the things that you do. And when you practice at home, if you have children, it can be quite easy because you can practice games with your children. But when you practice at home, think about the different ways in which we work in the classroom and see if you can follow some of those ways too. So that's all for now. See you later. Bye now.